us begin. I'd like to identify myself as a sandwich. None of you are the same. There's so much diversity among us. I can compare you all to sandwiches. You are a ham sandwich. This guy's a turkey sandwich. Oh, he's on a roll. She's a Reuben. There's a roast beef. There's a grilled cheese in the back of the room there, and I'm a burnt grilled cheese. See? Through the years, I've discovered my tastes, what tickles my fancy, and what really rubs me the wrong way. And yes, I've discovered I am indeed a burnt grilled cheese. My jokes are cheesy, and I'm burnt because I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, so we're all going through this quest called life as compadres. As humans, we're all different, and each of us has our own unique tastes, and each different sandwich has its own unique taste. We are sandwiches, people. I'm going to layer you all with the following. First, the bread, the foundation of why we should feel important. Second, the meat and cheese, the parts of us that make us who we are and establish our tastes. Now let me tell you, bread comes from loaves, and you're going to loathe this next part of the speech. Check out my body of my speech. No two sandwiches are alike. They're each different or unique in some way, and I like to think I'm unique in some way. Therefore, I'm a sandwich. I like to think I'm different because I tell puns. I had a lunch segment on the morning announcements at my high school called Nick's Nibbles. Puns and one-liners were strewn throughout as I read the menu daily. Let me give you an example on the puns. Today we have the nacho bar. Now some people may tell you that's nacho bar, but I can assure you, it's all yours. I personally am a huge fan of puns. Not everyone enjoys them though. My English teacher liked them last year, but you know, that's my taste. Not everyone enjoys them, so we all have different tastes. That's the beauty of us all being unique. We all have different tastes, like sandwiches, yes. I personally love speaking. Simply having the opportunity to speak in front of an audience and not get tossed off the stage is an honor. Speaking of getting tossed off the stage, I was at a talent show as a stand-up comedian last March at my high school, and there was another stand-up comedian, but they shut the lights out on her. They just kicked her off the stage. They didn't like her comedic taste. And I was afraid they weren't going to like mine, because I was planning on making a reference to drugs in one of my jokes. It was a very sobering moment. Now, speaking is my escape from the monotony of life. Back to sandwiches. Sandwiches nourish people and give them energy when their reserves are low, and I like to think I have the same effect on people. Being able to see that my speaking has an effect on the audience is very reassuring and keeps the puns flowing. Now, as humans, we need a constant supply of energy. The meat in a sandwich energizes you. It's nice to meet you. Luckily, this cheese has already been cut. Now, humans, without this energy, what are we? We're nothing. Now, a couple of years back, my parents convinced me to go to MBIT, the tech school, and study drafting. Except I didn't like the taste of it. That sandwich wasn't for me. So, my reserves were low. My self-esteem was in the negatives, and I realized, I want something else. I don't know what I want, though. I quit MBIT and returned to high school full-time, but I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. High school is like a pantry, and I was trying to find the right spice to give my life the extra kick. I stumbled upon public speaking class junior year, and then broadcasting class senior year, and I now know I want to try to get my name out there in broadcasting. All in all, we should all know that uniqueness is an unavoidable trait, and all in all is very, very likable. We can't help it, we're just unique. It's something that just happens. We should all go out there and meet new people and try new sandwiches to keep nourishing ourselves. I wrote this speech while craving a grilled cheese. But let me tell you, speaking of grilled cheese, this thing called life, you'll find it's really good.
Thank you.